Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Irresistible and I'm a manifestation and soul alignment coach. My channel is geared towards helping you become your highest potential so that you can create and live the extraordinary life that is your birthright. In today's video, I'll be talking about the number one question that people have when it comes to manifesting. How long will it take me to manifest my desire? But before we get started, just a quick reminder that I offer both email and video coaching. If you need help in manifesting any of your desires, then definitely do check out the options below. I offer both email, video, and face-to-face coaching if you are in Dubai. You can find all the information in the description below. And of course, I just want to remind you that I also have a self-concept course that will help you stabilize your self-concept in love. This is a course that I co-hosted with Nadine Ghosson, who's a relationship expert, back in August or July, I forgot. And now it is available as a self-study course. You can also find the information in the description below. And of course, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon in order to receive a notification anytime I upload a new video. So let's get started. When it comes to manifesting, a lot of the time people are immensely concerned with the amount of time it will take for you to manifest. And you will never have a direct answer on this because every person is different. And every manifestation coach will tell you it does not have to take long. And I again emphasize, it does not have to take long. I have manifested things in days, things that I would consider big, and I have also manifested some things in 3 months, and I posted that video. I will link it above. I persisted for 3 months until I got it. Now, the point of that video was not to tell you that it's gonna take you 3 months, especially when it's big, because for me, it was considered a big desire. Or what we call, I had a long held story around it. Again, it does not have to take, but the point of that video was to tell you that when you really want something, you will persist regardless of the time. And that is exactly what I did. So you have to kind of let go of that assumption that it's going to take you either 1 day or 5 months. You have to let go of the timing because you really don't know. But what I can tell you is based on the teachings of Neville Goddard, where he spoke about the concept of timing in one of his lectures, and he specifically says the following: I do not know how long it takes for an egg to hatch in a nest, but I do know each one will hatch in its own time. And so it is with an assumption. If I desire to be wealthy, I may not know how long it will take me to reach the conviction that I possess great wealth. But when I feel great wealth is mine, I have conceived. Conception is my end. The length of time between my desire and its conception, it depends entirely upon my inner conviction. So here notice what he's saying. He's saying from the moment a desire is launched, or I experience a desire for something, that's when the desire comes to life. I have a desire. He says that the time is really the time in between you having that desire and you having conviction that it's yours. So for this amount of time is the amount of time that you need to be doing the inner work, doing the affirmations or doing the visualization. And that is where you will want to definitely invest the time doing the inner work. This is where he says you kind of need to plant the seed. You're planting the seed. And he talks about it here in terms of conception. Conception is almost like conceiving, like you've conceived that desire and now there's just a gestation period for it to manifest. That gestation period, you don't know how long that will take, but you know that it's done. So this is the part where you need to invest the time. When you know that it's done, when you feel that it's real, that is when you can probably stop doing the work. Now, would I recommend you stop doing the work? Not necessarily, but sometimes that's when you feel, I don't need to do the affirmations anymore. And here it's not about giving up. It's literally, I don't feel I need to anymore. You reach a stage where you say, I'm feeling pretty good and solid in the knowing that I'm going to get what I want. And it almost shows up as if you don't care, but you do care. But that feeling it right is a very specific feeling. I will link a video above about the state of the wish fulfilled. This is actually a state of feeling as if it's done. And you don't reach that stage from the beginning. You reach it after a period of time of doing the work, doing that inner work, doing the affirmations, doing the visualizations, controlling your opposing thoughts. It's during that time that you persist. And then here, when it's conceived within you, that desire, almost like a woman who's now pregnant, that desire is now within you. That feeling of conception is what I describe in my video above, the state of the wish fulfilled. It's kind of like, you know it's done. Now, this does not mean that you won't manifest before them, but this is at least the stage where you feel the seed is planted. You have conceived that desire. That desire is now a dominant assumption within your subconscious mind. And again, I want to emphasize, feeling it right is not about feeling good all the time. And even in that video where I talk about the state of the wish fulfilled, it's not about being there all the time, but there is that sense of predominantly being there in the anticipation that it's done, essentially. But it does not mean that you won't manifest before then. But it's a definite positive sign when you feel it. This is essentially the timing part. Now, I can't give you a time, an actual time. There have been times where Neville Goddard has spoken about the 3 days of feeling it nonstop, that feeling of wish fulfilled for 3 days and feeling the state of the wish fulfilled for 3 days. But again, it's not necessarily that it will manifest in 3 days. So here I think he also does talk about that period where I spoke from the moment of the desire until the moment of conception. That could potentially be what he was talking about. It's not 100% sure what he meant, but it's not necessarily that you will manifest it in 3 days. Not to discourage you in any shape or form. That's not my intention. My intention is for you to be easy about it. That's it. Like, some things can happen in a day, some things may take a little bit longer. It does not have to take months, but when your desire is strong enough, you're gonna persist because there's this determination that's within you. Your desire, the intensity of your desire is what fuels that determination, right? And when you start seeing all that movement, you're persisting, right? You're not giving up. Even if it's already been several weeks, you're not giving up. So this is the part where I really want you to be easy about it. This period that Neville Goddard speaks about, that period of conception until your desire is conceived within you, or what we call planting the seed, that's the period that you need to focus on doing all the inner work. And then you can actually feel it real. That's when you might feel it real. I hope this sheds some light on the timing. Again, the less urgency you place, the faster you will manifest it. And don't give up just because it's taking you time. The idea is not to have a limiting belief that it's going to take time, But at the same time, it also does not mean that you should give up if you have not manifested fast. So it's really, it works both ways. The key is to persist until you get what you want. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then please hit the thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next video.